Hello, gorgeous. How's it going with you? Today I have Blue Ocean Strategy by W.C. Kim and Renée Mauborgne. Mauborgne? Whatever. So, this book is on business and it's a special concept that revolves around competing and becoming special in your business. So, everyone knows in business, most businesses try to overcome the competition, try to beat the competition, proving you have a better product or a better service. However, if you try to compete in an existing market where you, for example, try to sell a product like phones or food, and you want to start a restaurant, and everyone around you is doing the same thing, your goal is to compete in this market where you try to present something better while the market is already saturated. You try to compete in a red strategy or in a red ocean where everyone is competing in the same product. The authors suggest that you try a blue ocean strategy. Try to make a new opportunity, a niche audience targeting your exceptional product. So, for example, they had a study on 108 new businesses. They realized that most of these businesses follow this red strategy. They try to compete in something that exists. And only few of these businesses follow this blue ocean strategy. Few businesses only try to compete in something new, something to create a new category and dominate this category. What they have found is that 39% only of the cash or the revenue was gained from the people who tried the red ocean strategy, from the people who try to compete in the new existing market. And the rest, or the 61%, were owned by those few who tried to have the new business. Of the 16 businesses that only tried to have a new category. So they dominate this category and they last for 10 to 15 years, unlike most other businesses. I'm going to give you a practical example on this. You see, many companies are trying to go into the phone market and the technology, as it's one of the best sellers: Apple, Samsung, Huawei, and so on. So if you try to compete in this market, in the phone market, you are going to try to compete on the highest specs, the best cameras and batteries and displays and designs and so on. You will try to do something as good or better than the competition, but you are not going to have the same prestige and name of Samsung and Apple and the highly established names. So you will only have a small margin of profit because of these names. The solution is to try a new ocean, to try something new that these high-end flagship does not have. For example, you have a company like OnePlus. They started as a flagship killer, having the performance, the highest Snapdragon processors and so on, with a very, very low price, starting like 200 or $300 versus the 700 and the $1,000 phones. So they had the best performance, and then they did not have the best cameras and the best display, but they present you the best value for the money. This audience, this niche audience, this new strategy was very, very successful, and until their latest edition, the OnePlus 7 Pro, where they had something still fresh, like the 90 hertz display and notchless screen. They had also very fast charging. So they have still a blue ocean, an area where not many phones are trying to compete, while increasing the price of their product and remaining their trend upward. Many companies do the same. You see, for example, there are many companies try to teach English, and I worked for tons of companies that teach English, and they do the same. They tell you, we're going to teach you how to have better conversation, better writing, better skills, learning English in general, to take a TOEFL or IELTS exam and to pass an interview, to get what you want of general English. And everyone is trying to compete against the early established big name schools and centers. However, there are some new companies that try something completely new, something that the big companies do not have. For example, there are some companies that teach English in 6 months. So they don't teach you the whole thing. They don't teach you from the beginning. They only teach you from becoming a beginner till intermediate. This is their task. They don't teach you the entire spectrum of the language. They just put you onto becoming an independent user. This is a new category. Of this category, there are some centers that teach you accent reduction, only teach you how to improve your pronunciation and fix your accent. So this is a smaller audience, a niche audience. So what do you do if you want to start your business nowadays and you want to have something new, unlike the competition? You have 4 things to consider: eliminate, reduce, and elevate, and raise. All right, and to create. So eliminate, reduce, raise, and create. So if you are competing in a new market, you have to eliminate all the things that they do and try to see your audience. Eliminate the people that you don't want to target. For example, if you want to make a course that teaches a language, eliminate, for example, the beginners. There are many people who want to learn the language as beginners, and everyone is trying to catch them. Why not making a course for advanced learners who want to teach this language or want to take an exam and pass it and travel and become professionals in this language? There are not a lot, all right? This is something you have to know. But if you are targeting all the people who are in this category, you are competing in a blue ocean, something an uncharted territory, as they say, a place where not many people are competing in. So try to reduce your options of people. Don't say, for example, I will make a course to teach everyone. My target is everyone in every age. What about targeting teenagers? All right, teenagers who want to learn the advanced linguistic skills of the language. What about elders who want to learn the language? Pick a small category of people and then give them the best curriculum or the best product or service that suits them. And then try to raise your quality. Have the best solution for their problem. If you are trying to solve a problem for those who want to have academic English or want to teach the language, present the best product and then create something unique and is customized for them. Have something known as MVP or minimal viable product, which is a small sample of what you make. So for example, if you want to make a course, all right, don't just spend months or years developing this product and this book and this material. No, try to have like a session, just like one session of this product and how you are going to teach it, and take immediate feedback. Take feedback from the people that you target, and then try to see what can you improve and add upon or take from your initial product. Then we take the idea of the blue ocean on yourself. You are a person who are interested in self-help and onto learning and improving yourself. You try to compete with a lot of people in the things that they do. I want to compete, for example, with the people who start businesses. I want to become an entrepreneur, just like all the entrepreneurs. I want to become a person who learns languages like all the polyglots. Why not taking a blue ocean strategy, following something new, something that no one has ever done? Why not becoming an entrepreneur mentor? Becoming a person who creates entrepreneurs. Of course, unlike the YouTube entrepreneurs who only tell you, oh, you need to hustle and have the work and the passion and the love. No, but actually teaching real things, teaching marketing and sales and finance and business creation and value delivery, and of the finance, teaching very simply the financial literacy, the things that most people don't know, having a solution for a great problem, which is financial issues and how to raise your salary and how to start your side hustle and make a project and so on. There are not a lot of people who do that. Many people just follow the trend of becoming an entrepreneur, also known as contrepreneur, which is someone who just teaches you secret or hustles, and there are no secrets, actually just a bunch of shenanigans and people telling you motivational quotes and stories, and that does not actually equal anything. As we said before, you learn information, perception, or skills. So if I tell you you have to start your project to become free and financially independent and so on, these are all perceptions and thoughts and ideas. They do not equal anything. What equals something is the skill, is actually the knowledge, the experience of marketing, understanding how to sell and understanding funds and finance and how to start your project. These are actual practical skills. So become a blue ocean, become a shark in that ocean, be unique. This is the major message of this book, and become a subscriber, and thank you very much.